You are worthy of unconditional love. After you were born, you had a family. And sometimes that family you went home to was mom and dad. Sometimes it was just mom. Sometimes it was just dad. And this family was and is here to guide, teach, and love you. But they can only show you unconditional love and treat you with respect. And they can only see you as worthy of peace, kindness, and compassion to the degree that they embody it themselves, to the degree that they know that they are worthy of those things as well. They did their best, though. They did their best and they do their best. Everybody is always doing the best that they can do in any given moment. Before I continue the message, remember, the main point of this message is to remind you of something that you may have forgotten, which is that you are 100,000 billion% worthy of unconditional love. Okay, so as a child, you tend to put your parents on the highest pedestal possible, especially in your very early and impressionable years. Now, let me tell you about one of the first times that a lot of us started to doubt our value and doubt our worth. One of the first moments in a lot of our lives where we started to doubt our value and doubt our worth, and therefore falsely act insecure, less than. And I say falsely because it's not how we were naturally. We were not naturally insecure. We did not naturally doubt ourselves. We did not naturally desperately strive to seek validation and to need the validation of others in order to feel joy and happiness. That is not natural. So one of the first times that we started to act like that we started to doubt ourselves and doubt our worth, was when a parent physically hurt you. Remember, as a very young child, you tend to put your parents on the highest pedestal imaginable. And as a child, you tend to believe and think that they would never hurt you and that they, of all people on the entire planet, love you unconditionally. But remember, we can only ever express that to the degree we are expressing it ourselves and to the degree that we are aware that we are worthy of it ourselves, right? So for a lot of us, one of the first times we started to doubt ourselves, doubt our value, doubt our worth, was when we were physically hurt, beat, hit, or any of the other ways that a child can be hurt by a parent. When that happened, that was one of the first times that we started to doubt our worth and our value and to question whether or not we are truly loved, truly supported, whether or not we are worthy of love, or whether it's something that we're going to have to spend the rest of our lives seeking in this world, looking for, begging for, people-pleasing in an attempt to get, trying to earn. Questioning our value leads to insecurity, leads to acting insecure, which always feels icky because it's not who we truly are at our core. Questioning our value will lead to people-pleasing because we're trying to earn someone's validation so that we can breathe and be like, I am worthy, I am valuable. But this leads to codependency. And all of this, people-pleasing especially, it feels really icky when we're doing it, especially when we're trying to get the validation from family members or our parents. It just feels icky no matter what, because people-pleasing is not innate to our true nature, to our being. Questioning our value, questioning our worth leads to us seeking validation of others, feeling depressed if we don't get enough views or likes or comments on a post, feeling depressed if the guy isn't or girl isn't messaging us back fast enough, feeling depressed if we've been single for 3 or 4 years, feeling depressed if we don't have a relationship status, because all of these things, if we have it, we believe means that we can take a breath. I am worthy, I am valuable, because look, I'm married, because I have a relationship, because I have this, because I have that, because my post got 1,000 likes, whatever have you. And all of that feels resistant and tense and tight. Why? Because operating like that is not natural to our true nature. But it's how we started to act when we doubted our value and doubted our worth. And for some of us, we've been doubting our value and worth for so long that it feels like, no, this is just normal. And then look, everybody does it. Everybody worries about this. My friends are also worried about the likes on their videos. No, they're worried. No, my friends are also, when we go out to drink and have a good time, they're also worried about making sure that they get married before the age of whatever it is, you know? No, don't ever confuse what's natural and true for what the majority are doing. Just because so many operate a certain way doesn't make it natural. Trust yourself. Trust how you feel. Does it feel natural to people please? Does it feel natural and good to believe you are insecure or less than? What do you feel? Does it feel good to try to seek validation from others? Does it feel good and true when you feel low and down simply because of your relationship status or because of your social media status? Does it feel true? Does it feel good when you compare yourself to others or when you compare your child to others? Just because so many others do it doesn't mean that it's true or natural to who and what we are. The behaviors that stem from us questioning our value and questioning our worth are so opposite of the behaviors of that naturally come out of or manifest, the thoughts, the words, the actions that manifest from your core frequency and vibration. Questioning your value and questioning your worth, which is something that we learned to do, but is not natural to who we are. The behaviors that manifest from that state of being, from that mindset, do not allow us to operate from the genius that you are. So if you want to experience more peace in parenthood, please give yourself permission to remember that you have always been of the highest value, extremely worthy. Please walk and parent with your head high and your shoulders back, your back straight. Please walk and parent like you know that nobody has the right to put their hands on you. Please walk and parent like the divine being that you have always been. Please walk and parent like joy and peace are your birthright. What you have always deserved is what your child deserves. You have always been worthy of unconditional love, and so is your child. The more that you parent from the version of you that knows you are loved and knows you are worthy of love, the more peace and joy you're going to experience in parenthood. And now an affirmation to further solidify what we have just discussed. I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of unconditional love. I have always been worthy of love, peace, compassion, and forgiveness. I do not have to earn love. I do not have to earn the right to not be physically hurt by others. I am worthy of everything my heart desires. I am worthy of joy and laughter. I am worthy of healthy relationships. Regardless of if my parents have shown me unconditional love or not, that which created me loves me and always will. I am worthy. I am free. I am.